Hello guys, I hope everybody is doing good. Hi, this is Ganesh Nayak. I help finance professionals and students to excel in their career and become a better version of themselves. And I also help preparing students for competitive exams like FRM, CFA, and SCR. And today I'm going to be taking a session on last 1 month strategy for FRM Level 1 exam. But before we start the conversation, if you can give me a quick confirmation on chat that you are able to see me, hear me, and see the screen properly. Can I get a quick confirmation on chat? People? We're going to be covering FRM Level 1 last 1 month preparation strategy. Right? I hope everybody is able to hear me. Perfect. Thank you, Pranali. Thank you for your confirmation. Let me just quickly start with the discussion point. Okay, for FRM Level 1, okay, you have an exam starting out from 9th of November till 15th of November 2024, and we have around 62 chapters that are available for us to prepare and give the exam. Correct? Now, out of that, the basic bifurcation is this. You have around 11 chapters from your book 1, slightly theoretical book. Okay, a lot of people underestimate book 1, which is Foundation of Risk Management. Okay, then you have quantitative analysis, which is your stats book. Okay, around with 15 chapter, more or less theory questions will come from this book. Okay, most of the time you'll find the theory will be there. Financial markets and product, the core book of your FRM Level 1 curriculum, you have around 20 chapters. Okay, with 30% weightage. And then you have valuation and risk model with around 60%. So if you look at book 3 and book 4, okay, then both the books cover 60% of the weightage for the exam. Okay, so when you're preparing also, or when you're revising also, give more preference initially to the book 3 and book 4. Okay, let us try to understand how much time you need on an average to in your planning for your preparation or for your revision and mock papers and all for in the last 1 month. So on an average in the last 1 month you need more, around 150 hours of preparation. Now this might seem very big, but if you look at it in terms of daily basis, okay, from day 0 to day 20, okay, I'm assuming that a lot of students will be able to get the last 10 days of holiday. Okay, so I'm assuming that. So over here, for the initial 20 days, even if you dedicate roughly around 3 hours per day, you should be able to complete 60 hours. Okay, every single day. Plus, you also will be having weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So you can dedicate slightly more hour. So like 5 hours, so 1 or 2 hour extra. So I'm additionally taking 10 hours for the weekends, extra 10 hours for the weekends. Okay, and then finally in the last 10 days, what is generally expected from the student that he will be dedicating roughly 7 to 8 hours on per day. Okay, he's not working, he should be completely into the curriculum reading. Okay, when that is the case, he should be able to dedicate, I have taken roughly 8 hours per day and 10 days, so 80 hours being covered. So if you take into account the overall numbers, it will come to around 150 hours of preparation. Okay, this is what a normal student would do. Okay, now everybody might not have the same structure. Somebody might only take 1 week off. Okay, so the plan might slightly change accordingly. So but on an average you need to have 150 hours of preparation. How should you bifurcate your entire one level preparation, level 1 last month preparation? Okay, you have 3 core pillars. Okay, 3 core pillars, and then the 4th pillar, okay, is basically an addition. So what I'm basically trying to tell you is that how should you focus? Okay, you should make sure that you must be doing at least one full revision in the last 1 month. Full revision in the sense end-to-end revision. Okay, in the last 1 month. That is very, very important because it gives you the perspective of the start to end of the curriculum. Okay, then important concepts for the May exam. I had already uploaded important concepts for the FRM Level 1. You can refer to that. I've given important concepts for each book. I've gone through the entire Swedger book and I've highlighted which concept is important. Okay, so make sure that you focus on these important concepts also for you when you're revising the content. And the third important pillar is you have to make sure that you're solving mock papers. Okay, now even if a lot of students who have not yet completed their portion, okay, my suggestion would be at least give one or two mock, because you'll understand the time management. That is very, very important. Secondly, you will understand that how to approach a question. That is also very important. Okay, because during that period of time you might have to take a calculated guess, okay, in the exam. So that is one thing that will give you the idea. So solving mock paper at least one or two is very, very important. If you have already covered the curriculum, then you should be able to give 4 mock papers. I'll be talking more in detail about it. Okay, so 3 main pillars: you have to do one full revision of the Schweitzer book, entire Schweitzer book, in all the important concepts. You should read, make sure that you read it 2 times. Okay, make sure that you read it 2 times properly, and then mock paper solving and your one full proper analysis of the mock paper. Okay, and GAP sample paper, why I've explicitly talked about this, and only focus on 2024. Okay, previous year paper are almost similar, so 2024 paper is what you should be looking at. And whenever you're looking at that mock sample paper, I'll be talking more about it. There should be a unique strategy of how you should take care of it. Okay, uh, how should you bifurcate your preparation? So from day 0 to day 10, okay, full 4 book revision you should be doing, end-to-end revision. Now I know a lot of people are working, so they might not be able to get full day. So whatever 3 hours, just keep on revising. Okay, you have to think that, okay, I'm going to complete whatever is possible in the 10 days. I'm just going to complete once. Okay, then on the day 11, just give your first mock and do your proper analysis. Okay, so ideally, see, your mock paper will take around 4 hours, then your analysis should ideally take around 3 hours. Okay, in that analysis you should bifurcate which question you went wrong, what concept. You will go and read that chapter slightly. You'll try to understand where you're making mistake. You'll also come to know which is your weak area, which is your weak book. You'll also come to know which type of question I can tackle fast, which type of question I will not address first. So you'll try to create your own strategy for your exam. Okay, I can give you a rough strategy, but every student will create his own strategy by giving a lot of mocks. Okay, once you're done with your first mock, okay, this can be your institute mock, which is basically a lot of my students, they solve Fintelligents mock. Okay, then they will have revision and important concept reading for the next 2-3 days. So for example, day 12 to day 14, okay, only reading, looking at the formulas wherever you have made mistakes. So your thought process should be that I've made some mistake in mock 1, I'm not going to repeat that concept I will not be forgetting. Okay, so that cascading effect should be there when you're looking at that. So revision, important concept, and whatever mistakes you're making in the previous mock, do not repeat it. Okay, what you can also do is you can have a note, you can have a separate notebook, okay, or a few papers to identify pointers. Okay, post your mocks. So whenever you're doing the analysis, write down those pointers in your in that book, so that you're in a better space, okay, to go back and revise those pointers out after your all 4 mocks that have been done. Okay, so you've completed till day 13, so day 14, then day 15 give your second mock. Again, this can be your Fintelligents mock. Okay, make sure you solve that mock paper properly, and then from day 16 to day 18, again revision, an important concept. Again, I am assuming that you're going to be doing a proper detailed analysis after every mock. So 2 to 3 hours is by default taken care in that analysis. Okay, third mock, okay, is a very important mock, because what happens, you have already given mock 1 and mock 2, you are able to see your performance. Okay, and I don't generally tell people that, okay, when you're giving your first mock, suppose you got 40, in your second mock you got 50, so there is a big jump, that means you have performed very well. No. So what you have to look at, how do you analyze is, you look at whether the number of weak areas that I started out with for your mock 1, is that number of weak areas coming down. Okay, so your worry, your tension about certain chapters will come down, because you've seen that chapter 2-3 times now. Okay, so that is what you should look at, not just only the number of correct answers, the number of wrong answers that you're getting. Okay. Again, day 20 to day 23, do one more revision and look at important concepts. Formulas also, please make sure that you start looking at formulas every single day. So I'm just taking a pause. So the day you start your mock, from this date, every single day you have to make sure you're looking at formulas. Okay, just every morning, every afternoon after the mock, just look at the formulas. Don't take the tension, because you have to remember the formulas for the day of the exam. Okay, now on the day 24, you are giving the gap sample paper. Okay, so make sure the gap sample paper is solved properly for 2024. Huh? lot of students are giving 23 also, 22, but the concept is similar. Okay, so don't waste time in that. Focus on 2024 and do your proper analysis. And I'll talk more about gap sample paper in the next few slides. And then from day 25, the last 5 days, do not solve any question, do not solve any mock. Focus only on full-fledged final revision. Again, over here, the focus has to be on all the formulas, all the important concept. And when you're revising, give book 3 and book 4 first preference, read that book properly, and then go towards the other book, which is quantitative and investment management. Okay, if you have any query, you can put it on the chat. I'll address it also in case of a query for the preparation part. Okay, and your thought process should be that you should be able to complete one full revision of all the 4 books. So do you realize that what effectively I am doing? Okay, in the last 1 month, if you follow the plan, I have completed one full revision at the start, and I've also completed one full revision at the end. Okay, so this gives you a proper grip on the content. Okay, in between you're solving. At the start and at the end, you're just revising, you're just going through the Swagger book. Okay, even if you're going through Secret Sauce or some summary book, my suggestion would be still read the Swagger book. Okay, book 3 and book 4 are to be more practiced. Not exactly. You can give weightage, give more time, but I would not say solve more questions. I'm not saying that. Okay, but give more time to it in terms of reading, in terms of looking at important concepts like that. Okay. Important points to remember for your final preparation. Okay. Focus on the concept. So whenever you're solving mock, and especially your GARP sample paper, okay, the GARP sample paper for your 2024, what you should be doing is, suppose there are now 80 questions. Okay, so first make sure that you look at which concept the question was from. Okay, once you have done the solving, once you have done the analysis, please go and look at which concept the question came from. So there will be like 80 concepts that you have to look at properly by default. So whatever concepts are getting tested in the GARP sample paper, make sure that you're comfortable with that. This is a very critical part. Do not miss this. Okay. Plus, what you can also do, look at the options. So each question will have 4 options. Okay. Out of that 4 options, one is correct, one is going to be very close to that. So they are connected to the same concept. But the third and fourth option might be from a different concept. So whatever concept was that means whatever concept was mentioned in the option also, please go and read those concepts also. Very, very important. Okay, very, very important. I've seen people, okay, who have followed this strategy, that they've realized that some of the options which were there, it was directly asked as a form of question in the actual exam. So do not miss that. Okay, I hope everybody has made a note of it. Analysis of mocks are very, very important. It is, so a lot of people feel that giving mock and getting an idea that, okay, how much correct I'm getting is done. No. Okay, a lot of people fail because of this, because they don't analyze the mocks. They don't understand which are my weak areas, which are my strong areas. Then they do not analyze that which topic to pick up. So whenever you're solving mock, you are also supposed to look at which question I'm going to pick up and which question I'm going to leave. That is also critical, because you have a very limited time. Every question you cannot solve. Okay, in the actual exam, as per my experience, 60 to 65 question should be there. Okay, so that is the idea. Do not repeat the mistake. So whenever you are solving mock papers, make sure you do not repeat the mistake in the next mock with the same concept or same formula mistake or same silly mistakes. You do not repeat. If you're able to manage that, then you're on a right path to clearing the exam. Okay, book 3, book 4, like I said, high weightage. So during the entire period, if you follow this plan, you will be able to complete 2 readings properly. Don't worry about it. Okay, read the formula every day. So the day you start giving your first mock, from that day till the exam, every day you have to make sure that you're reading, looking at the formulas, morning, afternoon, evening. Just look at the formula once. Okay, focus on important concepts from each book. Like I said, there is a video available on my YouTube channel. You can check that, and all the important concepts you can cover. Is there any query? I'll address it right now. Don't please mention it on the chat section. Vineet, answering to your question, is there any specific number of mock tests we should aim to complete as per our preparation? See, if ideal section is 4 mocks that I've talked about, but a lot of students, they are able to complete their preparation by October end only. So for them, 2 mocks are more than enough. GAP sample paper and 1 more additional mock papers. Swedger also gives mock paper, but if you have time, then only you should do it additionally. That should not be your main mock papers. That is my suggestion. Any other queries, guys? And also, please, if you like my videos, do subscribe to our channel. Okay, and like and share this video to all your friends who are preparing for the exam, or share it on your Telegram groups or Telegram channel. Also, we are putting up a lot of new content. We're coming up with podcasts, videos, interviews, so that people can prepare properly for the exam. Okay, in case you need guidance, this is the WhatsApp number you can reach out to. We'll try to help you. See, we cannot say that we'll be able to help you 100%. Okay, whatever is possible from our side, we'll definitely try to help you. Okay, that is the idea. So this is the WhatsApp number. You can reach on WhatsApp, and also you can call. There is no problem. Okay, we will try to help you as much as possible. Answering to the question which has been asked, Swedger question is safe. See, exam level is slightly tougher than the Swedger question. So I do not recommend anybody. See, Swedger reading is good, but solving wise Swedger is not good. Okay, you need to have 1 level above the Swedger, the actual exam. Right? Any other queries, guys, for your preparation? Right, so Tripti is asking, sir, if you can give some idea about the weightage of sums approximately. So from all 4 book, so see, as per my understanding, out of 100 question, 70 is going to be theory. See, it will obviously vary. Okay, right now the trend is this: 30 question is going to be quant, or basically calculation, and most of the quant will be from your book 3 and book 4. Okay, most of the quant. Okay, and I'm just making a general statement. Some of the students might get a slightly different question, but a lot of people feel that the book 2, which is quantitative analysis, this is where you'll get a lot of questions, but no, that is more theory driven. Okay, answering to the question, only Swedger question bank is good. I would not recommend that. Okay, is analyst prep at par? See, I know, Ayushi, what you're asking. A lot of people are looking at the questions which are available in the Telegram group. Do not trust those question bank. Okay, because some of the questions are incorrect. That is my first part, and a lot of questions are actually not analyst prep questions. So do not trust that. My suggestion is, if you're going for an 80,000, 90,000 exam, go and do it from a trusted source where you know that the person has taken an effort. Okay, nothing comes free in life. Okay, so that is one part. So I just gave you my feedback. What is the answer? Mock similar. So I've see, when we were also creating our mocks, what we have tried to do is, we, after every exam, we basically take feedback from the students, that what questions are being tested, what is the difficulty level, is the question becoming more tougher, okay, or is it becoming more lengthy. We try to bring options closer. So all my students, all the interviews that you see on my channel, they've only solved my mock papers, they've solved the GAP sample paper, and they've gone for the exam. That's the approach that they follow. Okay, because in the last 1 month, you do not have that much amount of time to experiment. Okay, Vivek, answering to your query, you plan to give the exam in 2025. You are a banker. How will it be beneficial for me? See, it is you. You should not be looking at it that okay, it is 1 plus 1, and I'll be getting into some new job with a very high package. No, you have to think long term. So you have to ask this question: whether I want to move out of the bank, or whether I want to move out of my current role and I want to get into some role which is slightly more qualitative. Like for example, I can enter into treasury. Within risk also there are market risk, credit risk, liquidity, so many different teams. So if your thought process is clear, giving this exam will help you long term benefit. I've seen people who are earning around 3-4 lakh rupees, and within the span of 5-6 years they have been able to reach at 30-35 lakhs very fast. Okay, so the view is that you have to think long term. Okay, this is a global certification, this is a gold standard in risk management, so it will help you in your career. Okay, once you complete the certification, you should look for opportunities outside and move out. Okay, and also if you're giving the exam in 2025, please fix your date. Please fix your date. Okay, do not start the preparation like that, like I'll study first and then I'll decide the exam. Very high chances that you might not be able to prepare properly, or you might not give the exam. Fix your exam date, whatever it is, May, August, and then do a backward calculation that okay, this is when I have to start the preparation. For example, if you're going for May, you can start the preparation. If you're going for August, you can start it in December also. There's no problem. But I see a lot of people, they are coming with the thought process that I want to give the exam in November. Then why do you want to prepare for 1 full year? You can do something else. So you have to be logical. Okay. Ganesh, any of the any of the 4 mocks you can give, there is no problem. Okay. How can we get previous year GARP mock papers? If I'm not wrong, GARP's website has it. Okay, but again, previous year GARP's sample mock paper are almost similar to 2024. So you can look at 2024 solving also. You'll realize it when you give 2024 and you come back, say 2023, 2022. You'll realize that the questions are same. Your score is getting better because the questions are same. The number is changed. Okay. I hope I have answered the query. Vivek, Ayushi, Vignesh, Nubar, I have answered the query. Vineet also. Any other query? Final section. All good? Sridhar, you can reach us on our WhatsApp number. We'll see how can we help you. Generally, we charge. Okay, and we generally do not give separately mocks because we want people to have a proper preparation for the exam. That's the idea. Okay. Can I skip book 2? No. See, if you're getting low score in book 2, okay, and if you're getting good score in book 1 and book 3, book 4, then also you can pass. But I'm not saying you can skip book 2 because see, that's a building block. Statistics is needed when you go and do work also. You need to be good in statistics. It is not just about clearing the exam. So I would not recommend to skip book 2. Okay, I've answered the query. Okay, I'm totally new. I have no idea. I'm sorry, I'm bombing the chat, but I'm in current semester first year. I want to get FRM done by before my second year. That is possible. That is possible. I've created a lot of videos on that, so do not worry. In your before your second year, you can complete at least level 1. Level 2 might be tough. You can take some break and give in your third year of your exam. Can you skip some chapters? Yes, you can skip. See, then you have to be calculated. Okay, suppose there are in book 2 there are like how many chapters? I think so 11 chapters were there, 15 chapters were there, right? 15 chapters. So 1 or 2 chapter if you're going to skip will not create much of a problem if you're good in the other 13. So that strategic mindset you need to have. I don't think so that will create a big problem for you. See, out of that 1 or 2 chapter, maximum 2 questions might come. Okay. So I hope everybody is good. So thank you very much guys for joining in. I hope this session has helped your preparation. We'll be coming out with more such videos on YouTube. Please like, subscribe to our channel and reach out to us on WhatsApp in case you need help. Okay. So thank you very much guys for joining in.